right, so back here, fourth quarter action, 21-21. Koger handing the ball off to Davis, and Davis going to get very, very close to that down marker. It's going to be very interesting to see where the, it looks like it is, first down, Katy. So they are continually moving the stick. So Davis going to go out, get a little bit of breathing room and some water to kind of chill out. So they're bringing in Dallas Glass, the backup running back, I formation. Twins flanked out to the near side of the field. Koger, I formation, hand the ball off to Glass. Ooh, stood up and hit hard by number 23, who is Jaden Ducos, the 5'10", 205-pound senior. So very low center of gravity, very stout linebacker there for Atascocita. Atascocita just kind of stood up. Dallas Glass still in the game. Davis still at the sideline, kind of getting his breath back. So right at midfield exactly, second down and about 10 yards. Ooh, Glass gonna go with some running room, that is, and he goes to the far side of the field for a very minimum gain. Seth Davis back in this ball game, like I was saying earlier, in the third quarter, as well as a little bit in the second and first quarter. We are just waiting ever so for Seth Davis to break one of those patented infamous runs that he usually pops off at least once per contest. So we're going to see if that can happen tonight here. Atascocita doing a good job keeping him in check. So play action, Koger throwing at 22, and 22 is going to bring it in, still on his feet, and he is going to get inside the 25-yard line. So, very, very impressed tonight with Caleb Koger in this passing game. Last week, they really didn't even need to utilize the passing game that much against Clear Spring and Clear Creek ISD. Tonight, Atascocita really locking in on Davis, kind of causing Koger to try to beat him with his arm and his legs. Hand the ball off to Davis. Davis running downhill, and he is going to get close to the 20-yard line. So it's 21-21. Fourth and final quarter here at Katy ISD, Legacy Stadium. Approaching about 9 minutes in this contest. So this is the type of game that is lived up to the hype, like I mentioned earlier. This is a top 5 game nationally. Atascocita Katy hand the ball off to 8, and 8 is going to get brought down by number 23. So we've been hearing a lot about number 23, Jaden Ducos, the 5'10", 205-pound senior linebacker for the Atascocita Eagles. Okay, under 8.5 minutes to go, 21-21 is the score. This looks to be Katy's opportunity to put one over the top. Koger rolling out to the far side of the field, and he's going to try to hit an out route to number 22, and they're going to say he brought it in, and that is going to be number 22, Adam Jackson, the 5'11", 150-pound senior. So this is really neat and spectacular to watch the multi-dimensional Katy Tiger offense. Being able to see that, hey, you know, if you lock in on Seth Davis, this is reminiscent of Alabama playing LSU when LSU had Leonard Fournette. Alabama kept him to like under 40 yards. Granted, Davis has had more than 40 yards, but here we go. So Davis trying to make nothing out of something as he tries to run downhill. 21-21 tie. Under 8 minutes to go. Davis still in this ball game. So ball is going to be flanked at the 13-yard line. So it's going to be flanked on the far hash. Under 8 minutes to go. 21-21 is the score. This is a home game for the Katy Tigers with red tops, white pants, and white helmet with that red Tiger Wildcat looking logo. Koger hand the ball off. Davis going to go over the top to try to throw. And luckily for Katy, it looks like that was an incompletion, so that could have been a potential incomplete pass or potential interception, mind you. So Davis going to go out. He's going to march out. 7:21 to go. 21-21. Okay, Koger at the 13-yard line. Twins flanked out to the near side. 20 in motion. Fake handoff. Koger going to go over the top to 20 for the touchdown. So that is going to be a great pitch and catch. Caleb Koger, the 6'4", 170-pound senior, to number 20, Micah Koenig, the 5'9", 155-pound senior wide receiver. So that is going to make the score 27-21 here in Katy. So the kickoff kicker, number 13, or field goal, extra point kicker, that is, Hunter Ondrush, 5'6", 135-pounder, going to kick it through the uprights for the extra point. So with 7:15 to go into this ball game, score is 28-21. So here we go. So Katy with that famous flag showing off all their state championships as well as their 3 national championships. What a phenomenal, beautiful field here. Just everything about this stadium just says great things here. Just how this kind of summarizes Texas high school football in a nutshell. And then you see Rhodes Stadium that has a pretty decent jumbotron, quite a bit older stadium, but still not bad for a backup stadium. So from what I was told, they go off of a draw. So sometimes some of the other district teams will play at Rhodes, and sometimes they'll actually be able to play at Legacy. So that's the way it was explained to me downstairs. So Adam Carter, low end over end, fielded about exactly at the 1-yard line. And 6 still on his feet. He's going to be brought down by Carter. So the kickoff kicker, the big burly guy, let's say about 6 foot, 235-pound sophomore, decides to kind of take a rule in the playbook out of some of the infamous kickers and punters that have traded shots in the NFL, one of which, from what I remember, Pat McAfee, one of those kicker punters that likes to lay the wood when he can. 7:08 to go, 28-21 is the score, with the home team, Katy Tigers, on top. So, Atascocita Eagles at about the 38-yard line. So Brown with Twins flanked out to the far side of the field. Hand off to number 6. Number 6 going to be able to still stay on his feet and get somewhat close to the first down. This will be about a 7 or 8 yard run. And there is a gentleman, number 91 for the Katy Tigers. He is going to be on the field, and that is going to be Easton Schultz, the 6'2", 255-pound senior. So 6:51 to go in this ball game. 28-21 is the score, with the home team, Katy Tigers, on top over the visiting Atascocita Eagles. So great job there. The home crowd as well as the visiting crowd clapping for Easton Schultz as he walks off the field. with the trainers and physicians in tow. So ball is going to be at the, let's say, 46-yard line. Brown out of the shotgun formation, one running back flanked behind him, and one wide receiver flanked on either side. 15 and 14. 14 on the near side, 15 on the far side of the field. Those are his two favorite wideout options for Brown. Brown claps his hands. Option handoff to 6. 6 still on his feet, breaks a tackle, and he is going to get pushed out of bounds by number 7. And number 7 is going to be Jonathan Hall, the 6'2", 205-pound senior. .640 to go in this ball game. So second half action, fourth quarter, 21-28. So the 28 points have been scored by the Katy Tigers, 21 by Atascocita. Atascocita looking to try to trade shots once again. So ball is placed now inside Katy territory at the 39-yard line. Brown shotgun formation, one running back flanked to his side. Twins flank to either side. Brown, as he gets hit, throws to 15, and 15 gonna get a nice little run after catch, or yards after catch, as he breaks the 30-yard line pylon. So it's gonna be placed at the 29-yard line. Brown looking to get some of the plays from the side of the field. Like I said, he usually consults with his wrist to see exactly what play he's gonna call. Brown, shotgun formation, number 6 flanked out to his side. Twins flanked out to the near side, one wide out on the far side of the field. 6, gonna hand off to 6, and 6 gonna get a minimal gain at best. Under 6 minutes to go. 28-21 is the score, with the home team Katy Tigers on top thus far this evening. So Friday Night Lights, second rendition of Friday Night Lights with Mark Russell. As we are in Katy ISD Stadium, Legacy Stadium, Mike Johnston Field. This is in Katy, Texas. So this is a top 5 game nationally between the Katy Tigers and the Atascocita Eagles. Atascocita Eagles, Brown, play action, hitting 14 in stride. And I bet 14 wishes he could have that one back. That would have been quite the statement catch if that would have been able to take place. That's Claude Slaughter, the 6'2", 165-pound senior. Okay, we got Brown is all by his lonesome. Trips flanked out to the far side of the field. He's going to call his own number. He's going to push one of his players down, and he is going to get close to that first down. They're actually going to call first down. So Brown, had he not ran into his own offensive lineman, he might have had a few more yards on that, basically just calling his own number. He called that a quarterback draw out of the shotgun formation. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. They've been having a hard time with that snap. 15 gonna try to go over 0. And that is one thing that I've noticed. That's one thing that I've noticed between for the Atascocita Eagles. One of the few miscues that they've had all night long has been the exchange between the center and the quarterback. So you got to know that the crowd plays a factor. Also, sometimes either there's a leg kick or a leg stomp or a clap to try to signify the center to pitch it out. That is number 72, the center for Atascocita. He pitches it to 1. 1 pitches it over to 6. 6 still on his feet, and he is going to go inside the 5-yard line. So under 440 in this ball game. So 3 timeouts remaining for both teams. It's 28-21. Katy Tigers on top in Katy. This is Katy ISD Stadium, Legacy Stadium. Okay, here we go. So we have Brown, shotgun formation, had the ball up to 6. 6 gonna break a few yards. That was on a 1st and goal attempt. (28-21). 2nd and goal, under 4 minutes to go, approaching 3.5 minutes to go. 16 seconds on the play clock. Brown barking out the signals at about the 3-yard line. Had the ball up to 6. 6 yards the far side of the field. He's going to get stood up. Forward progress is most likely going to be assessed. That looked like they were going to get ever so close to that end zone, but Katy Tigers, it looked like more and more defenders were swarming. And number 7, actually, one of the safety, that is going to be Jonathan Hall, the 6'2", 205-pound senior. He looked like he pulled the ball out. So now it is 3rd and goal at about the, let's say, about 2-yard line, or 1-yard line. So Brown going to have the ball up to 6. 6 goes in untouched for the score. So like I said, once again, this is a heavyweight matchup, trading shot after shot. This is a chess match, and most likely going to result in whoever has the ball last is most likely going to win this game. So that was Tori Blaylock, the 5'10", 183-pound sophomore. 2:45 to go, 28-27. Katy on top. So right now, this is one of the most important extra points that number 18 for Atascocita is going to kick in his whole life. Yusuf Ibrahim, the 6'4", 174-pound senior, with the hopes of Atascocita and their season on his shoulders. Extra point by Ibrahim. Ibrahim going to split the uprights for the extra point. 28-28. Like I said earlier, this game has exceeded expectations. We already knew going into this game that this was going to be a special game, and that's exactly what we have. One of the most hotly contested / anticipated games of the season, and we're only in week 2. The Atascocita Eagles coming out of the Humble area, so Humble just turning out player after player in the Division I ranks as well as the NFL. You can throw some of the players in. Aaron Glenn, who played for the Ohio State Buckeyes and then later played for the Patriots. And then we can say David Boston, the infamous David Boston, playing for Ohio State, then the Arizona Cardinals, and lastly with the San Diego Chargers, among others that have played out of Humble over the years. So Ibrahim from his own 40. High end over end kick going to be fielded at about the 1-yard line by number 20. 20 going up the middle, is still on his feet, and then he's going to be brought down close to the 25, maybe the 24-yard line. So let's take a look at that scoreboard. 28-28, 2:38 to go in this 4th and final quarter. This game originally was set for 6 p.m. It ended up changing to 7:30 p.m. due to the weather, the inclement weather. So Coger, this is old school smash mouth football. I formation, Twins flanked out to the near side of the field. Coger hand the ball off. Davis last back through the line. and he is going to get a little bit of some running room for maybe a 1 or 2 yard gain. So, looks like they're going to take a timeout. So a timeout was called, and it looks like it was going to go against the away team, which is Atascocita Eagles. 2 timeouts remaining for the Atascocita Eagles, 3 for the Katy Tigers. 28-28, hotly contested Division 6A football here at Katy ISD, Katy, Texas, home of this amazing and beautiful Legacy Stadium. So I kind of looked this up on Google. I think the budget overall is projected at about $70 million for this football field. Looked like I was looking at Clear Creek ISD Stadium last week, and that was about $40 million. So you gotta love Texas high schools. These are like mini cathedrals per se. Football is a religion to a lot of people, especially in Texas. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, fourth quarter. This is the second half action. 2.5 minutes to go. It is a 28-28 gridlock tie. Koger barking out the signals. Traditional I formation, 1 wide out flank to the far side of the field. At the 27-yard line, going to hand the ball off to Davis. Davis with a little bit of room, and he is going to get that first down. So it was 2nd and 8, and he got the first down by a few yards. Like I said earlier, so Seth Davis, we've been looking for a breakout run. We have not been able to see that thus far this evening, but I'm sure he's been eating up yardage. He's probably over the 100-yard mark, and he could even be around the 150-yard mark at this moment. Koger barking out the signals, I formation, hand the ball off. Ooh, fake handoff. Koger going to number 3, and unfortunately, just outside the outstretched hands of number 3. So number 3 is Oliver again, the 5'7", 145-pound junior. Koger, I formation, Twins flanked out to the near side of the field, 20 in motion towards the near side. Handing the ball off to Davis. Davis with some running room, still on his feet, and he is going to get brought down at about the 43-44 yard line. Ball actually going to be placed at the 43-yard line. Under 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Like I said earlier, this is going to get down to the last team that has the ball. Katy Tigers with 3 timeouts to their credit left. Atascocita has 2. So Tigers slowly bleeding this clock. Davis towards the near side of the field. Misdirection, still on his feet, and he is going to go in for the score. Phenomenal run there for a 43-yard run for Seth Davis. This is exactly what we've been looking for all evening. Like I said earlier, Seth Davis, small yardage after small yardage, a few maybe 10 or 15-yard runs, and then he finally goes in for the jugular, puts the nail in the coffin. So 1:01 to go. The only thing I can say is Katy Tigers wish more time would have elapsed, because now, still with 1:01 to go, there's still plenty of time for Atascocita. Ball is going to be good for the extra point. 35-28. The Katy Tigers on top over the visiting Atascocita Eagles. All right, and the Katy Tigers special teams kickoff unit on the field. Looks like it's going to be Adam Carter, the sophomore, going to kick off. He's going to choose the far hash mark to do this kick. 1:01 to go. Katy with a 7-point touchdown advantage. 1:01 to go. We're going to see what happens these last 61 seconds. Low liner going to go first to number 15. And 50 is going to get 15, mind you, going to do a fair catch. We're going to place the ball at about the 24-yard line. Okay, 61 seconds to go. Gut check time. Atascocita Eagles, Katy Tigers, both teams undefeated. 1-0, 1-0. So one team is going to leave this tonight with the loss. The other team is going to carry all the momentum going into week 3 with 2-0 record. Brown barking out the signals out of the shotgun formation. Brown, he's going to go around his body, going to run towards the far side of the field, still going to wing it, and he's going to throw it outside the outstretched arms of number 16 for the Atascocita Eagles. That was Christian Hicks, the 6-foot, 185-pounder. So 12 seconds elapsed on that play. So Katy Tigers still have a legal forward pass by Brown, the quarterback. That's going to bring the Atascocita Eagles back further in their own territory. Okay, Brown, shotgun formation, 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line. Brown gonna throw. Beautiful play there by number 9 for the Katy Tigers. That is gonna be Jed Olotu Judah, the 6-foot, 175-pound junior outside linebacker. 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go in this contest, fourth quarter action. 35-28 is the score, but the Katy Tigers on top. Brown, forever and a day with some time, he's going to go, and he is going to overthrow his intended receiver, and that's going to be number 15, Gerald Gill, the 6'2", 175-pound senior. 39 seconds to go. 4th and 15. This is going to be most likely, potentially, the last play for Atascocita Eagles. And like I said earlier, so both teams are undefeated, 1-0, 1-0. One team is going to, timeout by Katy. Katy still has 2 timeouts. Atascocita has 2 left. So both teams have 2 timeouts left, 39 seconds to go in this ball game. .39 seconds to go. Atascocita coming back to the line. 4th and 15. It looks like about everybody in attendance for the Katy Tigers on their feet. So Brown out of the shotgun formation at his own 20. Gonna go for the throw. And he's gonna say out of bounds. Looks like Katy Tigers are gonna take over on downs. .33 seconds to go. Katy in victory formation. Koger downing the ball. So under 30 seconds to go. 35-28 is the score. With 35 seconds left on the play clock, that is going to be the end of the game. So we're going to let this play clock draw to a close. What a great barn burner here tonight. Friday Night Lights, Week 2. Katy Tigers squeaking out a 35-28 victory over Atascocita Eagles. So we'll be back tomorrow night for Saturday Night Lights with North Shore at Spring ISD Stadium. Thank you so much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't mind, look at my YouTube videos and like and subscribe if you like my contact. Thank you so much. Live from Katy ISD Stadium.